Okay, I'm going to gather my green markers because I didn't do it earlier. Okay, so grabbing your color greens and okay. I already started a piece that I'm doing in all grain, so I'm gonna continue her. It's this one. This is my fashion take on the mask, so it's only right that I continue coloring in green, adding layers and textures. Oh, thanks for saying you like the different shades of green. So I challenged for today, I'm challenging the use of green to intentionally help us get to our growth period. So green is very nurturing and grounding, very symbolic for the season that we're coming into this month, growth. And we can't forget that we need to connect with nature. So when you can, go outside and be in Mother Earth. Connect to it. We've been inside too long. We have to get away from all of the brick buildings, and becomes really detrimental on your psyche. You gotta touch some grass, sit outside, look at the clouds, lay back. phone down, find inspiration in nature. And when you're in nature, your brain resets, so you can even have those epiphany moments, things that you've been struggling to see or understand or overstand. You can get those breaks by being in nature and spend a day. And I can't believe my YouTube live stream just fell apart. All I can do is laugh. I honestly wanted to get off of this TikTok, but I was just like, you know what? I need to calm down. And coloring does that for me. Today's prompt is a reminder of the growth that we're in as people. We are ever evolving, and everything is not going to be perfect on the first time. So that I need to find a team and streaming help, so that is a beautiful way for us to come back to ourselves. And more adults need that more than ever. We need to connect back to childlike joy. We need to have alternative spaces to unwind. Coming up with new ways, safe ways to relieve stress and anxiety. New ways to connect to ourselves. And I will tell you this, if you don't have a creative practice, I encourage you to find something that you love, or something that relaxes you, and do that, because once you settle your mind, you're able to open almost like doorways to the things that you love that you probably didn't know. You just and work my way up, because it's always best. Here's a trick for the newbies: start light and work to dark, because once you do dark, you can't lighten it, but you can go from light and build up. So we're just gonna color her in like so. I like to outline first, then fill when the areas make sense. My mom taught me that. If you like to color, drop it in the chat. I would like to know who you are. Shout out your area. Okay, so layer 1. And while I like to give my marker some time to just kind of dry a little bit. So while that's happening, I'm gonna get some texture in on this hat by using this pencil in an angle, very light pressure, because fedoras have that very velvety surface. Well, not all fedoras, but my fedora, this one, I wanted to have that velvety surface. And then if you want to, you can hold your pencil this way. But my nails are in the way. I've never really done this with nails, so this is going to be tricky. And you go the opposite way, kind of like cross-hatching to give depth and even more velvet-like texture. I'm gonna zoom in so you can see it. So you see, velvet-like texture. And then I'm gonna do it again here. Very soft, very subtle, very soft. I don't know about you all, but I love the way pencils sound against paper. It is so soothing. Just like that. side to side, side to side. I'm gonna go back and layer it. And now I'm gonna go in and make her hair darker, and see the shadow on her hat is here, so I'm gonna make this part darker since the light's coming this way. That's the shadow there. Just line work that way. If you are doing this art challenge in coloring or sketching with just one color, I would like you to DM me your artwork if you feel like sharing. I'd love to see it. I like to have the deep talks with people, so if you are doing this art challenge embodying nothing but greens for growth for this new season, slide in my DMs. I'd love to meet you. Okay, so we have our shadow going on here. I cheated in this coloring book. I gave everybody the hash marks. So this indicates your shadow. So this is where the sun is not hitting. So anywhere we see those like hash marks, that is her shadow. And we're going to create depth by putting shadow. So shadow would be underneath the straps because the sun is coming this way. And then under her little chest there. Here on the hip. Technically, this all of her is technically dark. We can't forget her hands. And then we can't forget her other hand over here. Okay, so there's our little green girl. Yeah, she's looking quite fancy. And here we go, darling. Yeah. Yeah. She's happy. Yes, yes, yes. Today with that. So thanks for all the hearts. Y'all are amazing. I can't believe that I've always been afraid to get on TikTok. I just be in my own head. Like, the world is just... Here, I'm going to add texture to the pants. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this twill type texture on the pants. And if you do not know what twill means, it's this diagonal line that's on dress pants. So I'm going to do that by literally just making lines very close to each other, like so, and just go all the way up the leg. And it does not need to be crazy perfect because we are not here to put this coloring book on a gallery wall. This is for our own good self. We need to relax and not put so much pressure on ourselves when we're just here to have a good, calm, creative time. Okay, one thing to note, I want to go in the same direction. So, because this coloring book that I made is wonderful, honey, you can flip her 360. So if you're left-handed, this book is for you, okay? Because you got a spiral edge. So I'm actually gonna put her this way so that my hand can be more comfortable. And I'm going to flick away. like so. Like that. I'm sorry, I'm shaking the camera. All right, and then in areas like this where there's the ruching of fabric, I like to just go in and put a little bit more color, adding more in this little depth area. Boom, and down the leg. And see, turn the book so I could do the shoe. And I just want to add this like really, this is my little highlight I'll use to make her glow, and then I'll mix some in here just to see what that does. I don't know, I'm just playing around. No such thing as a mistake, just a happy accident. And then we're gonna do the other shoes. Just like the other one, I'm gonna go in with this bright, crazy lime green to give it that pop, so make it stand out, be funky, almost like she's wearing leather. Ooh, I found this really beautiful light green Prismacolor. Oh my god, this is like one of my favorite colors. I'm just gonna highlight her clothes here. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. This is like one of my favorite colors. It's like a sea foam. I don't know why they call it light green. It feels like a sea foam. And then after you do these light blends, you're done. This first live was interesting. All right, this is the end of Chill Art Vibe number 1 with many flops and laughs. I hope you sleep well and you continue to finish your green piece. Share it to Detox Art Official on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok. And I'll see you on the internet or in my DMs. Thank you all.